Kathy from First United Methodist Church in Picayune, Mississippi. It is Monday, April 13th, the Monday after Easter. So happy Easter, everyone. Christ is risen. Christ is risen indeed. Thank you for joining me this morning, where we will be continuing our devotion series on streams in the desert. If you have a suggested devotional or just a favorite special book that brings you a lot of joy in your life, comment below. We would love to know what you are drawing strength from during this time. Our devotion begins with Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 22. And the hand of the Lord was there upon me, and he said unto me, Arise, go forth in the plain, and I will talk with thee. Did you ever hear of anyone being used for Christ who did not have some sort of waiting time, some complete upset of all of his or her plans first? It began with St. Peter being sent off in the desert of Arabia for 3 years, when he must have been boiling over with glad tidings ready to share, but instead he had to wait. You were looking forward to telling about trusting in Jesus, but now he says, I want you to show what it is to trust me, to wait. My own case is far less severe, but the same in principle. That when I thought the door was flung open for me to go with a bound into literary work, I found it opposed. A doctor stepped in and said simply, never. She must choose between writing and living. She can't do both. That was in 1860. Then I came out of the shell with Ministry of Song in 1869 and saw the evident wisdom of being kept waiting 9 years in the shade. God's love being unchangeable, he is just as loving when we do not see or feel his love. He knows best what will really ripen and further his work in us. Has this poem to go along. I laid it down in silence, this work of mine, and took what had been sent me, a resting time. The Master's voice had called me to rest apart with Jesus only, echoed my heart. I took the rest and stillness from his own hand, and felt this present illness was what he planned. How often we choose labor when he says rest. Our ways are blind and crooked. His way is best. The work himself has given, he will complete. There may be other errands for tired feet. There may be other duties for tired hands. The present, though, is obedience to his commands. There is a blessed resting in lying still and letting his hand mold us just as he will. His work must be completed, his lesson set. He is the higher workman. Do not forget. It's not only working, we must be trained, and Jesus learned obedience through suffering gain. For us his yoke is easy, his burden light, his disciple most needful, and all is right. God provides resting places as well as working places. Rest then, and be thankful when he brings you weary to a wayside well. May you find rest today and throughout the week as we find a new way in this world together. Thank you.